What was the last debate you lost? Asked Ivan. Glad you asked that, Ivan. It gives me an opportunity to address something that I've seen pop up on the internet here of late. Me saying that Johnny Manziel is going to be even bigger in Cleveland than LeBron James ever was. I debated many people on First Take / Undisputed on ESPN about Johnny Manziel. You can say that wound up being the dumbest thing I ever said, but it really wasn't. You can say I lost all those debates, but I really didn't. Because, yeah, I love Johnny. So did a lot of people. I'd follow him closely as he won the Heisman as a redshirt freshman, Texas A&M. Knew a lot of people very well who knew Johnny very well. Stories were legendary on and off the field. Talked to Cliff Kingsbury, then the head coach at Texas Tech, about Johnny. He'd been the coordinator for him at A&M. He told me some stories. What Johnny did to my Oklahoma Sooners, I was born and raised an Oklahoma Sooner fan in Oklahoma City, was nothing short of legendary. In the Cotton Bowl that year, he threw for 287. He ran for 229. That's 516 total yards. 2 passing touchdowns, 2 running touchdowns. That's 4 total touchdowns. It was 41-13 over Bob Stoops and his brother, who was the defensive coordinator. It was a mismatch. It was a joke. Johnny would have been not a good, but a great pro football player. John Gruden fell in love with Johnny during what was called the Gruden quarterback camps that they ran on ESPN. Gruden campaigned, even on our show on First Take, that he should go number 1 overall to Houston. I thought the same thing. Dallas passed him at 16, favor of Zach Martin. That turned out to be a fateful way to go Jerry pick, thanks to Stephen Jones saying, no, Jerry, no. Got a Hall of Famer there. Cleveland traded up from 26 to 22 because Johnny had texted Dow Loggins, the quarterback coach for Cleveland, let's wreck the league together. I believe they would have. I believe they could have. But Johnny had issues. And I repeatedly said, I prefaced everything I said on ESPN with this statement. If Johnny falls prey to his alcohol demons, I'm out. Forget about it. That was my caveat. I wanted to say if he falls prey to his drug demons, I'm out. But those in charge at ESPN thought that was a little much. Maybe it was, but I had plugged in sources. Johnny had real problems, deep, dark problems. I thought maybe he could kick those problems, but he didn't. Johnny gave in to wanting to party as his priority of wanting to play football. Seriously, he truly prioritized partying over starring in the NFL. Yeah, I believe if he had lived up to what he could be on the field, yeah, he would have been bigger than LeBron in Cleveland. You know why? Because the Browns are way bigger in Cleveland, Ohio than the Cavs ever hoped to be. LeBron was all-time great, but if Johnny had led the Browns to a Super Bowl, which he was highly capable of, trust me, bigger than LeBron. But I tried to trust my instincts. I told everybody, I'm out if he's got issues, and trust me, he had issues. I ran into Johnny not too long ago at a taping I did with Kevin Hart. And Johnny wasn't that upset over what happened in his career. I don't think he ever really wanted to be a star in pro football. I think he wanted to be a star in the clubs, honestly. It's sad to me, but I don't think it's that sad to Johnny. Got to know him a little bit. I still like the heck out of him. But you want to talk about special? Whew. He was special. Was I wrong? Well, ultimately, yes. But as I always say about quarterbacks, and I've been right way more times than I've been wrong, I dare anybody to put their track record on picking quarterbacks up against mine. I can't predict injuries in pro football, and I cannot predict self-destruction. Johnny just self-destructed, seemed just fine with it. I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.